All right. So back to this, just continuing. Damn, I never actually read this warning. Dude, the biggest fucking thing about this is, um, what would you call it? Easily the biggest thing is I don't know why my screen just like goes to shit on a rainy day. But anyway, so we're continuing carrying on. Again, the working theory and what we kind of have going is the scissors. Is basic. How many more? I got that should be enough to get to the end. It's and then this is the song you do during that day, right? But the kind of major thing is, and what we're going off of is it's looking like none of the choices up until quite possibly the choice with Mai and Haruka matters. And then each of those break off into one of two. Oh yeah, and we stopped right as we're playing as Haruka. Yeah, hey, let's fuck them up. All right, never mind. Yeah, that's so and then yeah, Mai's or Yui's right there, right? Yeah, dude, like what the hell is our brother even doing? Like that's yeah. And then 2A is down here, right? Let's see. And then yeah, we sit right here by is it not Suki or the other girl? And then he's like snooping around our bag. Like, what the hell was this dude even doing? Like, oh yeah, and then they're right here, right? And again, we no longer have Hana on the team, right? Go to the gym, right? Then that's which way is the gym? That's it's this way. Again, oh yeah, and then we go back, right? And that's where fucking we catch our brother just like snooping around, right? Yeah, like that's like such a weird thing. Like, what the hell is he doing? Dude, like, yeah, and he's just like paranoid about whatever notebook. It's like, what the hell? You know? And man, I really do feel bad. Like, I think Aruka is easily the best character in this game. Like, I'm gonna be so sad to see whatever Mai has in store for her. Like, that's gonna be like horrible. Like, you know, obviously she's unaware of Haruka's like kind of home life, right? But that's gonna be tragic. So, oh yeah, and then again, that's what I was gonna say. Like, damn, what the fuck? School only starts at 9 here? And I was gonna say, like, no like shower, no change, like just raw dogging a practice into class is pretty crazy. Like, I'd always like shower and change like right after, even if it meant I was like a little late to my morning class. Because like the reality is I'm not gonna fucking like just be like stinky and smelly in class. Like it's not even like I'd rather take like the extra five. Oh my god. And then we have this teacher. We got 5 out of 5 as Haruka. I do remember that. So I'm like, all right, it's very much in character. You know. What's funny is every single person, because we're in class 1B, Mai's in class 3B, Ryudo is in class 2B, Haruka's in 2A with her one friend, right? Hana's probably in class like 3A, or who knows? Or, oh, dude, that's a crazy reaction to a fucking phone call. Oh yeah, and then Hana's fucking dude, her just fucking blast. That's I'm not gonna lie, that's low key hilarious. Just putting it on blast. It's like what the hell, you know? And Haruka, like again, in all staff members, yeah, emergency meeting, fucking Among Us. Oh yeah, and then everything gets canceled. So yeah, change out of Yeah, I just do find that low key kind of hilarious. And then we just leave. Let's go through the courtyard. Yeah, I always wondered, like, I mean, obvious. Hey, what the fuck? Oh my God, that has actual physics? That's funny. But yeah, I was gonna say because Haruka has I mean, obviously she's a main character, so she stands out, but she's like the only one who's not wearing a fucking like regular blazer. Lessons got canceled again. Hey, don't worry about it. Don't question it. I told the story of how like our school had like a oh yeah, and then do we talk to Yui here? Oh yeah, that's because I was gonna say that happened where like our school got canceled in the middle of the day, like fall semester senior year, because of like there was something wrong with the water supply. So it was like after third period, I believe, because it was after our government class, you know. Oh yeah, and then it's like, here's the post, right? And again, because Yui already knew, right? We kind of yeah, it's a bit hard to, and again, because the plan still is for us to come out and then you know, oh yeah, and then we go yeah, so changing and it's the same uniform as before, right? So it's like that's kind of crazy, Because if you do think about it this way, you do doubles every day for the week, that's like 14 times. Oh my God. And then yeah, got a lot. This caught me so off guard. Hey, we hit them all. So she fucked up, right? So that was 100% intended. Like, yeah, that's I'm not gonna lie. Like a fall from there, getting knocked into the water like that, that would absolutely body most people, including myself. Like that would absolutely fuck me up. Like, yeah, that's and then we go home and or we play through my now, right? Because yeah, we play through her coming back. So yeah, this was such a cool. It was so cool game to play through like other people's, even though it only happened once. Like that, it was such a cool thing. Yeah, it's like I mean, yeah, like, and then this is where the headmaster recruits us to get her daughter back. So oh yeah, and then we just sit down. I mean, not enough, like yeah, or no, like not that much. It's like what can you do, right? And again, so and yeah, that's what I was saying. Like that was crazy. Haruka, like like imitated this style, right? And again, we know why now that why my stuck here is to and that's like honestly kind of crazy that like because like that should have been something that was like water and like I mean supposedly she's still close to getting expelled over it. But again, it's something that where it's like, you think that'd be like a one-time thing and then you just like move on, right? But again, we know Mai's held this grudge since, and that's kind of her whole reason or purpose for and like it was to the point to where like once she gave up, she just immediately decided like, oh yeah, and then we talked about sitting in the again, we got our back seat here, right? I don't know why they give a fancy ass animation to put that just to like sit down like this, right? And I talked about how this teacher literally looks like Tsunade. Yeah, I'll be honest. I think if these actual like quiz questions played into it, but like again, it's like, it's just something to get through for the game, I should say. Oh yeah, and then this I still don't understand Hana's style with the one different whatever. But like again, so what's funny is like we still because we again we just presumed she deleted it anyway, but we confronted her, over the over it, right? So, and again, she's trying to, milk the and again, she still has the footage, right? Oh, what the fuck? And again, yeah, yeah, and we know now this gives a lot more context as to why she like freaked out like she did, right? Because again, this is kind of her whole revenge plot coming undone, right? Is Yui even following us? No, she isn't. Again, so her revealing that Haruka like apologized to her, right, is like such a crazy thing, you know. And then where exactly Yui? Yeah, and I'm like, we ain't Han here. And it's like, yeah, they're not actually friends. Like, and again, this is why I said, like, if I were in their position, just wait till, Friday, right? If she doesn't come clean by then, we'll use the footage to expose her, right? You know, like, but, and yeah, funny enough, they're literally right there, right? And again, it's funny because I think this is a small detail. You get like that, you get this like screen effect where everything's a bit more choppy. Hold on, is this the choice? I think this is the choice. This is the choice. This is the first choice in the game that seemingly matters. And I'm gonna go back and then duplicate the save because seemingly there's from this choice is what stems the four endings, right? The four endings in terms of you go, my guess is you forgive Haruka, and that splits off into two. One where Mai leaves and one where she doesn't. And if you support Mai, and then again, I want to talk about when this screen gets choppy like that and it plays the alternative theme, that shows like fear and like the characters, right? So we got that with Yui when she was running away, and now with Mai, right? So again, my guess is this is the first in what we're gonna do is we're gonna support Mai here just to see how different it looks. But again, my guess is each of these lead to two separate endings. Again, maybe I'm wrong, but that's my guess. So we're gonna support Mai. So, and then what's unfortunate is I think they're now gonna partake in go on this like revenge plot against Haruka. And given what we know about Haruka and her family, like the my guess is the revenge plot either succeeds or it doesn't, and then that'll be the two endings from this route. So all paid off. So again, I think this is a different chapter title from if we chose, but again, that's what I'm gonna say. Like it's a false, to be fair, it is just literally a false dichotomy. And again, and I guess the difference is that we don't get brought onto the team like previous. Yeah, and then Ryudo fucking so like, but we don't get brought onto the cheerleading team like we do previously, right? And again, we kind of going the loner route here. Again, I don't think any of this actually matters. Maybe if the game was, I guess, a bit more fleshed out, but I think it's just for those extra interactions that we got. Oh yeah, and then we just get caught down there as well, right? It's like what the hell? Like it's like every single day we have to go to the headmaster's office for something different. Oh yeah, and then this is where we go bring back Hana, right? Yeah, and then it's Hana, right? And funny enough, we know, yeah, she's in like literally like climbed over a grass like hedge and then it was the funniest thing. Yeah, she like climbed over. Oh shoot, there's no stairway on this end, is there? God damn it. Yeah, there isn't. So she climbed over like that grassy hedge and then like set up a whole ass table. Ugh. But yeah, I'm very again. So seemingly we don't join the cheerleader team, right? They probably lose. And then my guess is the two endings are we're gonna enact whatever revenge plot that Mai has set up, or it's gonna fail and we like get expelled. Like I think that's really the two endings, can go in the boys one. Yeah, dude, that's why I'm like, it's so crazy that like she had a whole ass like table and shit set up. Yeah, dude, that's why I'm like, you brought a table all the way out here? Like, that's crazy. She's like, I had set up for a couple days. That's funny as fuck. Oh shit. I don't believe we had choice here. Or at least I don't recall. Yeah, and it's like, yeah, and Han's just like, I just want the fame. I just want to be popular. You know, it's like average high school like mentality. Dude, that's literal mean girls mentality. Uh but yeah, again. So I'm very curious. We might be able to finish it in this one. Because again, I might just do like a long play to try to wrap this up in this one. But again, it's like I think it's a question of we should be able to hit up all four again. The only issue is if like let's say, somehow is if somehow that only leads to like three of the four. And then again, she ends up agreeing to that, right? Let's see. Yeah, it's like why did I thought that freaking struggles of an artist? That's I thought that said my struggle, a little German. I guess technically that's still struggles of an artist, but in a different sense, right? But again, anyway. Yeah, so I think we may, I guess we'll see. There is one more rainy day, I'm pretty sure. Unless I'm stupid. Like I'm pretty sure the last day, or I think it gets rain. I don't know. Who knows? But this is should be, and again, there's also like the bonus. But we'll see. So seemingly we don't end up on the cheer team if we choose not, or at least that's what, you know. And again, I think, oh damn. So yeah, they're arguing. Yeah. And the funny enough is that we can't even break this up. It's like, yeah, why the hell are you still so again, the funny thing being that yeah, I think it's a question of how is this gonna again, I'm assuming we're not on the cheer team. And then, but I think again, what's my revenge plot? Like, I feel like there's no way they're not going to show like, all right, are we really still going to end up on the fucking cheer team? You got to be kidding me. So this still happens? Like, does this really, like, again, so I'm very confused. So has any choice, I feel like there's no way that choice didn't matter. And again, because supposedly there are four endings. So it's like, it's a question of again, who the fuck knows? So I guess this cheer thing still happens. Again, who knows? I will say probably I think that's the weakest aspect of this game. And oh my god, I can't skip the fucking cheer section. Again, I just think that's like, again, it's just I think the weakest portion of this game is that like none of these choices I can't. Oh yeah, because she comes to us. None of the choices matter. At least that's what it seems like, right? Like, and again, we go practice in the yeah. So I don't really know what's, but it seems like none of the choices matter. I wish I could just skip this. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't play. I didn't buy this game to play FNF. Oh we. Oh goddamn. All right. I've. All right. Don't tell me that leads to game over. God damn it. Because I just started spamming the buttons. Jesus fucking Christ. Dead ass. Is that actually like if we fail, is that like actually an ending? Like, are we supposed to like fail the there's no fucking way. All right. But again, like I'm because like obviously, I'm a guy, right? So I feel like my sports were like fairly like straightforward. Like again, I did like a cross country wrestling and track, and for running, it's literally just you fucking run. Like it's it's as simple as it seems, right? You just run a distance and do it as fast as you can, and that's like the nature of the sport. But like, in wrestling, I mean, there are rules and shit, right? But you're just trying to like beat the other person, right? So like it's pretty simple, straightforward, right? But like if I were like a girl and I was in like cheer or like dance or like one of those like other more, I guess like dynamic or like gymnastics or something, right? Like because even as a dude, they have like gymnastics teams, right? But like, and that's why I'm like, where the hell did these people come from? Like we're literally in an empty storage closet. But again, it's like so. But the thing there, right? And then again, right? With and then his fucking dude, I actually hate this guy so much. And again, so I'm very like this because there's four endings. I might am I stupid? Okay. So again, and I just because there's four endings, right? But if this doesn't lead to anything different, I don't know how to get them. We've picked like literally every other choice, and it so far has not led to anything being different, right? Again, I think that's easily the biggest downside of the game. Again, is that I mean, it's cool we get new dialogue, but none of these choices actually matter. And again, very much a big pet peeve I had from DDLC. So again, just who knows what's like again. So I think again, who knows, right? Like, oh yeah, hey, we're the first guys here. Everyone else is slow as shit. And again, we haven't talked to that dude at all. So like I'm just curious as to what could possibly like what I thought it was gonna be the last choice, but again, so, I don't know. Again, it's just who knows? Who knows what it could be? Like, and again, because we never talked to that dude at all, right? So again, I don't know if that'll actually have like an impact. Because maybe the difference in endings is whether or not you win or lose, like in these. But again, it's like who knows what it could be? Like, and then it's like, then if that's the case, why do we get these choices? I'm still gonna do this thing because again, you 100% like my leaving is 100. Oh, I fucked that up bad. Oh yeah, and then you get the second song, right? That I'm not gonna lie, that caught me so off guard first time around. And I can't just spam repeatedly on my own or we lose. Fuck. There we go. Oh fuck yeah, I forgot. So again, I think when's the tournament? So again, but again, this is what I don't understand, right? So if this is playing out the exact same, but this is what I don't understand. So how the fuck do you get the different endings? So regardless of anything you do, she tells the truth. Regardless of whether we give her, regardless of whether or not we survive or, or Jesus Christ, or forgive her or not. Again, like this, it doesn't make sense, right? But like, so the question, because there's four endings. Maybe if we lose, all right, that's a crazy drop, lore drop. But again, and then yeah, we just leave. So, but again, so then it's the same question of how do you get the different endings? Like, there's definitely a different ending for if my leaves, right? Okay, so this I don't know if we had this option, you know. I will say this does seem different. I don't recall if we were following her initially. So again, I don't know. Maybe it is. So this is okay. So I guess this is where it's different. It's either Haruka or Mai who transfers. So that's really the only difference. Whether you forgive Haruka or go along with Mai, it's the other who gets the option, right? So well, I'm not gonna lie, I literally thought we just groped her. Bitch, so she leaves her all right, what the fuck is going on? All right, what the fuck is happening? So again, I'm very so did she just leave regardless? So again, I'm very like curious. Again, and then we go through so who knows? So did she leave or decide to stay? Oh yeah, fucking yeah, that on dude, I feel so bad for Haruka. Like, and then yeah, this is where she calls Natsuki, right? Again, so who knows? I mean, because that's what it seems to me, right? Is that really the four endings are propagated by like the last two choices, and that it seems like nothing part of that matters. Yeah, she has to sneak out the fucking window, like, and again, Natsuki is like telling her, about when they first met, right? So, and then hold on, is there history? So it's official. So again, so that's what so it's official that we transfer. So again, so it seemed again, so I'm just genuinely curious. So again, I'm just genuinely curious as to maybe we do need to like talk to everyone like during the week and that would change it, but I don't see how that would change anything with Haru. Like if she just decides to anyway, right? Again, it just doesn't make sense. I don't know, brand new day. But again, like so she seemingly just transfers regardless of what again couldn't convince her to stay. So I'm just genuinely curious. What if we speak to these two? Again, so I'm curious as to how these like four endings, and then what about these two? And again, funny enough, Hana was like so again, I just who knows? I mean, I'm gonna work into maybe it's like some super secret end, but I don't think that makes sense. And then here's my right. Oh yeah, and again, she transferred. So I think so again, I just because we I can see three tangible, like plausible endings here. You get so it seems like regardless of what you do, Haruka transfers. May I just don't see what would change, you know. Again, I just who knows. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get the ending where so the end. We got another so the ending where Haruka transfers. Seeming but I guess it would also logically just lead back to that same ending. So and again, it's just these two, right? There's got to be an ending where because I think the four endings, so four out of four. The four endings are probably just Haruka left. That's tough. It's probably an ending where, it's like an ending per. Again, it just I don't know. And yeah, funny enough, this again, it's just so yeah, bonus chapter. And that was like the so yeah, this is like the last screen. So oh yeah, I'm stupid because I literally didn't even save. Um Honestly, here's what I'm gonna do though, right? So I'll sort that out in the next one. I think the next one will probably be the last one. We already have two endings. You know what? Let me. Is there and I'm just genuinely curious. So no. So I have a few different theories. One, there's an ending where I think that again we can get an ending where it's just us and Haruka, and I think that's if we let Mai leave. Granted, I think the interesting thing is I don't want to say Haruka was going to leave regardless. Maybe us talking to everyone during our initial playthrough is what caused her to stay. Or maybe if we would have done the that on her route, she would have decided again. That's just I who knows, right? But I'm thinking we get a third ending if we again side with Haruka and then let Mai transfer, right? Maybe if we lose the like if we just fail, that's like a fourth ending. I can see that being the case, right? And it was again accidentally fucking up in the storage closet that gave me that idea. But I think that's gonna be something that we end up this again, I'm gonna save that for the next part. That'll probably be the last part. Again, because we have what? How many? I don't think I can see achieves, right? Oh, don't do that. Um, again, but we'll see. We'll see. Because my guess is it's an ending with all three, an ending with us in Mai, which we just got, an ending with us in Haruka, which we just got, and then an ending where we're just kind of alone. But who knows, right? We'll see what ends up happening. But again, that don't really have much more to say for this one. So, yep, that is it for this one. See you in the next one.